Nice to see you, Ric. Thanks so much for being with us. So Desktop Metal, the plan here is to go public, right? You're going to use a SPAC, try an acquisition group. The ticker on that is TRNE. You'll move forward with the SPAC. What is this route, and why is it better for you than a traditional IPO?
Well, Nicole, it's a pleasure to be on your show. Thank you. And, SPACs have been around for a long time, but they've really evolved over the past decade into a vehicle that now is quite popular. You saw it with Open Door announced yesterday, and Virgin Galactic, and a number of other successful offerings that are entering the market. In a pandemic, this is a more efficient way for us to do this. Our plan was always to go public, and I think that this actually lets us get to where we want to be a little bit faster and more efficiently.
Right. So your company has several different kinds of 3D printing offerings. I mean, I always love to follow the 3D printer companies over the last 5 years or so, and they really ran hot at one point, then took a break. I mean, what are some of the potential growth areas for your industry? I mean, I know it's even in healthcare and dental and everything, right? I mean, why 3D? Why now?
Yeah, I mean, this has been an industry that was quite small for a long period of time, and there was a run-up maybe a decade plus ago, but it's been compounding at 20% for the past decade as a market, and accelerated to 25% for the past 3 years. When I started our company, it was a $5 billion industry, quite small. Last year, it was a $12 billion industry by the end of the year, and then it's projected to be about $146 billion, about 11 times bigger than it is today, a decade from now. So this is really interesting and special time in our industry, and all of this growth is a function of transition from prototyping, which was what people used to do with this technology, into mass production, which is what the next generation phase for this technology is. And so really producing end-use parts for a variety of products. And we make the world's fastest metal printers. They're used by major industrial companies to mass produce parts, and that's what's the exciting part about what we're doing here.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, that brings me to, when you talk about metal, I mean, we're looking at these car partners that you have, BMW, Ford, GE, to name a few of your partners embracing the rise of 3D printing, right?
Yeah.
What kind of demand do you expect from these partners?
Well, I think that, it's a growing industry. We make a variety of products that allow not only large companies like that, but also shops that make metal parts to also cost effectively make systems. The technology that we're introducing is 100 times faster and makes parts at roughly 1/20th the cost of legacy systems, and that's what's enabling this new generation of printing technologies to really deliver things that weren't available before to the market. And it's a growing industry. We will have new things that we will do over the next few years, and we're excited about really this maturation from what used to be concepts and prototyping into really functional parts that end up in products at high volume.
What's the timing of this? I know you're thinking the ticker symbol DM, right? Desktop Metal, makes sense. At the New York Stock Exchange. When do you think that will actually happen? What
Q4.
Date or month? What are we looking at?
Yeah, I think at Q4 we've done all of our filings, and I think at this point it's in SEC review, and Q4 is the right timing for closing. And currently trading as TRNE, and then that'll automatically convert to DM at a closing.
Oh, I see. What about some of the competitors in the 3D printing space?
So this is a field that's existed for a long time. There are companies started in the 80s and early 90s that focused on prototyping, and those businesses are somewhat mature. We're in a different category we call additive 2.0, which we define as the ability to make parts that are functional at a lower cost than the existing way of making those parts today, but do them with an additive process, which lets you do more sophisticated, complex shapes, lighter weight parts, better materials, and the ability to sort of do consolidation of many components printed as a single part to really improve the performance of products. And so that's the sort of the basis for what we're trying to do.